All right. We are here at the Wisconsin State Championship for the BCAPL. This is Bad Boys TV. Jeremy Jones and Amy Jones will be joining me soon. Got Paul Olszewski and Ryan Thompson. 526 versus 546 Fargo. It'll be a 6-6 race. And for the lag, looks like Ryan's got that one. Yep, Ryan's won the lag. So Ryan to get the first break. This is alternating break. BCAPL rules for 9-ball apply. 9-ball counts in any pocket. On the break, there is a 3-foul rule. James, thanks for joining us and rooting Paul on there. Ryan's break. He's got to look at the one. He's got a tough combo to make, though. Is he going to try the combo, or is he going to try to duck here? Oh, it's a nice attempt. The 6 actually just wiped its feet a little bit there and ended up getting him. This will be Paul's first look at the table. Oh, and he just missed the one. Just missed the 8-ball. Ryan comes back to the table with the ball in hand.
I hate this thing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, everybody welcome Amy Jones.
Oops. Excuse me.
Sounds a lot better this time with the new soundboard, doesn't it?
I suppose.
In your ear? I mean, as far as what you can hear?
Yeah. So who got the first break?
Actually, the first break went to Ryan. He won the lag.
Now, Paul is the same one that put Ryan in the loser side of the bracket, so
That is correct.
this should get interesting.
Our sponsor for this event, and for a lot of our streaming events, most of them actually, is Littman Lights. I do need to work on getting a Littman logo, which maybe I can get that while we're in the middle here. Try to get it in between the next break.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's actually missed that. The 6 ball did go down, it stays down. And
That's a pretty rough miss to only leave 4 balls on the table.
right.
Any mid-range players out from there, hopefully.
So Paul comes out to shoot the 4. It's pretty much got elementary here. The
Elementary might
shoot the 7 and just I like to just lay this right there on the rail. That way I have a good angle to come out.
That's probably what he's gonna do.
Yeah, he rolled out a little bit further, but he's got angle that way too. He can get out. So
Yep. They were complaining in the chat this morning because there was no commentary. I let them know we're a little short-handed.
yeah.
We'd get to it when we could. Yeah, looks like Paul's up 1. Now, Paul's only got to win 1 set, and Ryan's got to win 2 sets if he wants to get the gold plaque.
Just so you guys know, we do normally have commentary, but what's happened at this event is there's been so much snow we can't get referees in.
Snow and wind, flights are canceled. Yay.
Alright, we're coming back for Paul's first break. He dropped the ball right away. The wing ball went.
Yeah, but
He's got a tough look on the 1. He can see the 1, but he's got a tough look there.
it's almost a what would you do in this situation? Because there's no pretty way.
No, there's no great way to actually get there. I mean, you can come around off the short rail. But I don't know that that's the... Yeah, he just tried to double kiss it. Actually,
that almost worked.
It's a pretty good shot.
Looks like he can run this 2 in the corner, come up on the other side, and have the 3 in the side.
Oh, yeah.
That would be ideal. Beautiful. It's like I was reading his mind. Now, is that psychic or psychotic? I always get this mixed
I
up.
don't know. It's on my paperwork somewhere. I don't know which one it is. Oh.
That hoovers.
Just that little bit of... It's cold outside, but that ball wiped its feet more than once. Paul's got a pretty nice layout here now. All he's got to do is just ease the 4 ball in and come back down table to about the middle. Hopefully not upset the 6 too much.
He puts a little left on it. It should come 2 rails back on this side of the 5 ball. Just like that. It's like I was in his head.
Yeah, but he rolled a little too far.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's rolled on the other
That's-
side of the 6.
I didn't call that part. I just said how he'd get there.
And believe it or not, that right there can, I mean, even though it shouldn't change much, but boy, yeah, it's a nice shot. Now he's upset the 6.
It doesn't matter.
They just keep getting harder and harder when that happens. So now he's got to try to cross side this, or he could cross corner it, either way.
I'd run it down the rail.
Yep, that was the attempt.
Again, I'm nailing this. I'm batting 1,000 today.
Now, he didn't do bad because he left him shooting over a ball.
Nobody likes that, especially you.
Yeah, I hate it. Oh, it's unfortunate. Now, there's a trick here to this. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to attempt anything fancy.
Just stop. And more or less the same shot.
Duck, duck, goose.
Yeah.
And Paul got that one.
Okay.
Do you get your little drawing board squared away?
Yeah. It took a second. They changed a couple features in it, so. We got Ryan coming in for his break, and he scratches in the side.
I'm going to have a breaking clinic here in a little bit.
If you notice, he just didn't square up with that one ball.
Yeah.
Come off the side of it, and it's going to go a little bit crazy when it comes off loose like that. He's got to watch his position here. He let himself get behind that 4 ball. Just rolled just about an inch too far, that's all.
I was practicing with Paul earlier, so, because you know how frustrated I get when I have to practice by myself.
Yeah.
So I went over there and shot a few games with him. And actually, he did that where it rolled a little bit far a couple of times.
There's a nice little carom shot there from Ryan. Just use the edge of the 2. Now he's made this a little bit more difficult.
No.
Oh, he made the 9.
He made the 9.
made
One
the
for
9.
Ryan.
All right, now everybody got to play.
Going through and looking at the scores of these two, it should end up being fairly close in the final score.
Yeah, they've both played real well this tournament. Hopefully it follows out for them throughout the rest of the singles. Ryan definitely doesn't have a full piece of this one ball. He's got a little sliver of it, I think. Maybe. It's hard to tell from this angle.
Yeah, I don't think he can see it.
He's called a push. It's not a horrible push.
No. A brave person can shoot that one in that corner, but you're letting that cue ball run wild.
Yeah.
Newly turned 21 on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I'm funnier than most people do. I guess if I find myself funny, that's all that matters.
That was a really nice shot there. He almost made that 6.
Yeah, but that ended up being a fairly nice safety.
Yeah, it was definitely a two-way shot.
Because he'd have still had shape if he didn't. Well, no, he wouldn't have been able to see the one.
No. This building's kind of cold today.
Well, I'm comfortable.
All right. My feet are cold. Might just be from being outside earlier.
Yeah, could be.
For those of you that don't know, this morning we woke up as 18 below zero.
Yeah, it's always fun. But it felt like negative 44.
Yeah.
At least that's what my phone told me. Oh, don't do it to him. That sucks bad.
I think that's his third scratch of the match when you consider the one off the break. That's unfortunate. Paul's looking this over pretty good. Trying to decide where he wants to go here. Alright. So he makes a 3. Comes all the way around and has a big shot on this 4.
Got a twofer.
Yeah.
Bravo. I guess that'll make up for the misses and everything.
Yeah.
Makes you feel a little bit better about them when you can get a twofer. Now we're just going for par.
Yeah.
That's
And-
about the only thing I know about golf.
This is the finals.
Is it?
Well, it's the
Oh, it's the first round of.
first set of the finals.
And I think, what is a. See, second place pays 400?
Yeah, 700 is first.
Not bad.
Huh.
Not too shabby. I'd take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what to do here is a pickle. Save him. Oh, that was beautiful. And brave. Very brave.
Yeah.
I'm a chicken. I would have never thought. Because letting that cue ball run that wild, oh God, it would have scared me half to death. Who's on the hot seat? Hot seat is Paul. Paul put Ryan on the loser side of the bracket earlier today. Ryan went and won a couple matches and came back.
We need to take pictures with their trophies and send them.
I had already planned on it.
I just gotta email.
I'm gonna do it with my tablet.
Yeah.
It takes better pictures.
And just email them to Ozzy.
Okay, I can do that. I hope they took care of the bags under their eyes. Ozzy wants pictures. Yay! Beautiful. Straight in. Nope. He's got a angle. He needs to come off the rail and get down there. I don't think he can get a good angle on that 4-ball.
No, he's gonna have to make this ball and take what he can get. He's gonna have to probably roll up.
Yeah, it looks pretty straight in. He might have a slight angle, might be able to knock that 6 out of the way using the right English. But with the cue ball that close to the rail, it's going to be a difficult shot to get that. Can he see it, or is he going to have to kick at it?
He may be able to see the edge of it.
Ooh, or you can do it that way. That way works too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ryan comes back to the table with just 4 balls up here. It's
Yep.
a good opportunity
Tap,
here.
tap.
Good opportunity to put himself up on the board again.
He got really straight right there, so he's going to have to slow roll it down there, get his angle a little bit closer to the 7. Oh, he got on the other side. Bravo. Well done. Bring it back over for the 9 on the side.
Yeah. Or draw back a little bit and play the 9 in the corner, either way. out there in chat land, if you could, if you hear music or anything, just holler at us so we can make sure we eliminate that so we don't get our sound knocked off the air. Or if there's any audio problems, if you can't hear us or anything like that, just let me know. We can turn it up for sure. Just want to make sure we keep everybody going. And here's Paul to break.
Ooh. Why don't he make a ball next time? He made 3 balls on the break.
And doesn't have a shot on the one.
Yeah. I don't know. Wonder how good his kick shot is. Coming off the rail just enough to hit that one over into it. With some spin. I'd swing for the fences on this one.
You do a lot anyway. Finals for the 9-ball already.
Yeah, but we also have 10-ball and Scotch that start up this evening, so
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
there'll be a
Scotch.
couple more matches. Scotch is always entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah, the new streaming server actually runs about 25% less processor speed.
I guess that's good.
Yeah, well, it just means that we can do that much more with the streaming. Well, I didn't actually think he had enough room to make that ball from where it was sitting.
Yeah, apparently he had all kinds of room.
Yeah, he had more than enough. But from our angle, it looked like it was actually tougher than that. But he actually overcut it, so he had all kinds of room to play with.
Yeah, what I was looking at was the difficulty of the shape to get on the 4-ball from there.
Yeah.
But he had it figured out had he only made the 3-ball.
Yeah.
I think they turned the volume off on the chat. I don't think anybody likes the sound of my voice.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling the love today.
Yeah, they don't hit the like button or anything. I get some thumbs up from
I got one.
from James. Yeah, he's rooting on Paul.
I think he was earlier, too. I told
Yeah.
Paul about it. I told him he had some fans in the chat room.
And Paul just sort of stunned that ball down there. And he's got nice shape on the 9.
Beautiful
That's
out.
another out for Paul. Makes it 4-2 in a 6-6 race. 4-2 is hard to recover from that spot.
Oh, thank you, Adam. Adam Awesome. That's a little bit of tooting your own horn there, isn't it? Not that I can say much.
Check. Doing a little sound test.
Cash, cash.
Yeah.
Cash, cash. Or it looked like Ryan almost fell over on that break.
Yeah, he definitely gets some movement in his break, that's for sure. Now, Paul's got pretty safe here. We hear a little bit of an echo. I think it's the volume on this laptop maybe on a little bit.
I'll check it. No, it's muted.
It's muted. Okay. Let's just go ahead and mute this one just to make sure we're not hearing that.
This is really difficult for me because I know all the words to all these songs. I want to sing along, but I know I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
So I'm over here lip syncing and jamming out.
All right, so Paul's got a good shot here at the 1. He's got tough shape for the 2, though. And I think he actually chose to do that. Just,
He did.
yeah.
He didn't like trying to attempt to get on the 2. Sometimes that hurts your head trying to think about that too hard.
These guys, I think they may re-rack. Just slowly tap them all back into the same spot.
Yeah, I don't see that one happening.
No.
That's like a worst case scenario.
So I think you can get this 1 ball. It's not an easy hit by any means. But I see he's even shaking his head. He's going to try to spin around it. No, he actually didn't get enough there. If you get a chance, you can go and check out the Lippmann light that I was talking about. They have a new LED panel. It's got a 5-year warranty on it. It's $495. It's about 26 pounds. Hangs on 2 chains. It's a pretty incredible piece of equipment there. The light frame is made out of aluminum. Um, then it has 2 drop-in panels with a center panel that can be used to put a camera in. So for you guys that like to record themselves as far as like your practice and stuff, it's fantastic. You just throw a camera up there, GoPro, and just let it record.
Alright. James wants to know how much does it cost to come and watch. Absolutely nothing. Just walk through the door. You're more than welcome. Adam says he hears the music. Cool
Okay.
songs. But James says very little music.
Okay, that's good. It just matters how much YouTube picks up, whether they'll try to knock it out or not. But we try to keep music playing for the players so they don't have to just hear the breaking of balls all day.
And I added a link in the chat for Lippmann lights to their gallery. They do have some pretty
Good deal.
nice setups. That's a beautiful safety right there. Like, I would hate to be Ryan right now.
Yeah, I think I think he can actually make this ball rail first, but he's going to have to spin it pretty hard.
I mean, yeah, he'll have to go long rail, but
Yeah. It's really hard to tell if he's got enough angle off that 4 to come up there by the
I
center diamond where he was just looking and spin that ball across to the 2. It can be done if he can see it.
I think that's what he's checking out first. Otherwise, he's going to go long rail.
Yeah, see, he's looking at. Oh, he's actually looking at going the other way. Which that could work too.
Now, he might be trying to see where he's got to hit the other rail to come off to
True, yeah.
do the 2 rails. There we go. That's what he was looking at. He's trying to hit it off the second, after the second rail.
Well, if nothing else, it was a fine attempt. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. We're going to have more coming from Wisconsin this week. But then after that, we go to Michigan for the Michigan State Tournament. And during that Michigan tournament is when we will be releasing our Derby City Classic matches that are being recorded right now. You'll have 1-pocket, 9-ball banks, and regular 9-ball. Some of the best players actually most of the best players in the world are there.
Yeah, they've broken all the records this year for a number of entries for each event.
So that'd be exciting to get all that information out there and to get all those matches out there to everybody. Most people don't get to go to Derby City. If you ever get the opportunity, go. It's for a pool player, there's nothing else like it.
It's like Disney World for pool players
Yeah.
because being around all of the players that we've watched on streams and seen their pictures in the billiard magazines and stuff, it's get a chance to just talk to them and watch them and how they react, and then it's an amazing event. You got to do it at least once.
Yep.
I like to go there multiple times though.
Yeah, Moscone Cup's great, but it's very limited on what players you get to see play. Where Derby,
You get to see them all.
There's so many players that show up for Derby from this country and many others.
Yeah, some people just pay the entry fee though and get in the tournament so they can have a chance to play the players.
Yeah. It's a very unique format too, how they put everybody into the system and then draw every round. So
Okay, so they had, for banks, they had how many?
504, I believe.
And then we had for
1-pocket was 400.
and 9-ball?
Or no, I'm sorry, it was 3. No, it was just over 400, and we had 400 for 9-ball. So the numbers are huge at Derby City. And actually, the old high number for 1-pocket was 378.
So they blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
Not just beat it by a few, but blew it out of the water.
And the old high number, I think, for banks was somewhere in the 4s, early 4s, 425 or something like that. So, that's a lot of extra players. Just throws more money into the event, though.
Well, let's see. BadBoys has Sophia Tran there doing interviews with some of the players.
And commentating.
And she got to present the check to Billy Thorpe.
Yeah.
Last night. She was pretty excited about that. She was like tickled this morning on Facebook.
And Michael Deichmann from Oregon, great player. He's also commentating there and helping Sophia with some of her interviews.
And he's been doing walkthroughs with the Facebook Live.
Yeah. Ryan's come alive here. He is.
But it's an 11-day event.
Yeah.
It's an 11-day event. And they also do the Hall of Fame dinner.
Yeah.
And
the Hall of Fame dinner's for One Pocket.
For One Pocket.
Yeah, the One Pocket Hall of Fame.
And
actually, this year the One Pocket Hall of Fame will be streamed on Facebook on our Facebook page, the Bad Boys Billiard Production Facebook page. Or it could be on the Billiard Shopping Network page. We also have that company now. So be watching for that. So if you want to be part of those things and watch those things that are coming up, so hit subscribe on our YouTube channel so they'll notify you when we go live. And make sure you hit like on the page so we can get our likes up.
Yeah, we should call them and see what matches they've already recorded so we can kind of give people a preview of what to look out for.
We've got some fantastic matches. We got some Billy Thorpe.
Well, Billy Thorpe
and Banks.
Amazing.
They have a lot. Lucas Thomas, that's here with us, commentated on a couple of them with Mike.
Oh, that was tough.
Yeah,
a scratch on the break is always tough,
especially when it's kicked in off another ball.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. It just happens sometimes.
Derby started Friday.
Derby started last Friday. Yes.
Yeah. So it ends on Sunday.
Sunday night.
This coming Sunday night. Oh, that's beautiful. See, that's some dirty stuff I would do. I think that stuff's amazing. I like going to the bars, like when we go visit my mom, and the old guys at the VFW get all upset about when I play a safety.
Stick them right behind.
They get hurt. Oh, their feelings get hurt. And I think it's hilarious.
That was a nice hit. I don't think he ever intended to do anything but hit it, but yes.
And he got a safety.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Just beautiful.
There's a way to hit this, but it's not any good way to hit it.
No.
I mean, you're not going to make it no matter where you hit it.
Best you can do is just go for the hit and pray for a safety.
Yeah.
I didn't realize our Fargos were so close together. 20 points difference.
Yeah, they're really close.
Good hit. Oh, look at it. Look. Oh, so close.
I don't think he intended to make it there, but...
I know, he was trying for the kick to make it in the corner pocket beside him, but still, that would have been a beautiful shot. I might have had to stood up and clapped out loud for him, because that's some voodoo right there. And good karma, I guess.
Yeah, living right.
Still over here lip syncing.
So I know a lot of the players that are probably watching are from Wisconsin. I know we have a lot watching from Wisconsin. We are not used to your weather.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm ready to go back to the south.
Woke up this morning, it is 18 below zero. I didn't know below zero existed for the last few years at least, because we don't have that.
We ain't had that kind of weather. Mm-mm. I'm asking for a raise for this event next year.
Yeah.
That's some cold weather. Went and spent an extra $100 on layers just to make sure I didn't freeze to death. I'm going to put it in as an expense. Adam is from North Dakota. Bless your heart. All I'm going to say is if you don't know what that means and from the South, look it up.
Well, North Dakota. So you've experienced the cold quite a bit. Now I understand why you're at home watching pool. Because you can't go outside.
Don't want to. It's not that you can't, just don't
Yeah.
want to.
We try to.
Hillbilly Chunk says he is in Florida. And they just decided not to participate in winter altogether. I've seen the weather down there. They just said, no, we're skipping winter this year. And Pastor Brian is from Vegas. 40 is too cold. See, that's about what we get at home in Tennessee. It's just hoodies are our winter coats. So
You guys
I'm wearing like
probably didn't see that. Maybe you did. That actually, when Ryan went to draw back on that, he actually drew back into his own cue and caused a foul and called it on himself.
well, that's good sportsmanship right there.
Yep.
Any player worth their weight is.
He actually drew right back into his own cue. That's something you really have to pay attention to. You have to, you know it's coming back there. You have to get out of the way.
Looks like Paul might be out.
Oh yeah, I play this up to the top rail and come back for a shape. Oh yeah, that's exactly.
Cue
what I
ball
was doing.
fouls only. Yes. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't think we did all ball fouls.
Nope. There's only one time you'll see us do all ball fouls, and that is if we are asked to do a refereed
Match where the referee watches just that match the entire time.
Yep, because if we're going to stand there, we're going to call everything.
You'll change the score.
Yep.
Good old Paul won another one.
And Ryan actually gave him that one.
Hillbilly wants me to get upset with him because he's saying it's 65, 70 right now in Florida.
That's a good way to get put on chat timeout.
That ain't no lie.
We feel for you having to suffer through that beautiful weather down there in Florida.
I just want the weather. They can keep their drivers.
Yeah.
All I got to say is Cracker Jack box.
Yeah. All right, Ryan's coming back up for his break. The alternating break format, that is the good thing about it, is you always have another opportunity until Paul is sitting on the hill now.
And he made a ball looks like the 3. Yep.
Yeah, left himself rough though with 1-7.
Yeah. That's going to be a nope. Big nope.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, there's not a whole lot you can do with it. I mean, you can push out to some place where.
I mean, you can just tap it, make the 6. Is that 6 or 7? That's a 7. Come and hit the rail and try and glue the cue ball to the 1. Make it at least difficult. But
I think
unless you've got perfect speed control and cue ball control, that's an iffy call. Oh, well. Or you can carom the 6 ball in.
That's what I was actually looking at, was the carom. The carom was really good.
That's one way. It's the only way you can get shape.
Ryan hit that really well.
Oh, yeah. I'm impressed. So, Kenny thinks he's funny. He just brought us a picture that shows a 103-degree difference between the northern U.S. and Florida. It's negative 39 in the Dakota area issue. It's just like a total map. He thinks he's cute. We got a guy in Florida in here right now that's rubbing it in. He's fixing to get timed out. He keeps rubbing it in. Hillbilly has a formal invitation to the Wisconsin event next year.
Yeah.
Come play in the snow.
And for those of you that do not know, the day before of this event started, we got a foot of snow here.
There was a building half a block away from the hotel, and I couldn't see it.
Makes for a very interesting load in when you can't see anything. Wind chill factor is so low.
Good thing the truck can be pulled in entirely into the room.
Yeah, we got lucky there.
I think it was planned that way. Looks like Ryan may get his run out here. Don't roll too far. I'm cheering for you, Ryan, too. I'm cheering for everybody. I like to see a good match no matter who wins. Beautiful out.
All right, so Ryan
Beautiful
comes
out.
back and scores again. Gets us a little bit closer to the hill mark. Ryan needs to come up with one more to get us to the hill on this. Hopefully they will soon get us food and drink in the room because it's they should have had it in here already, I believe. I'll tell you what, this played just right. You just bank this one ball and roll the cue ball down. It's almost natural.
I think that's...
And it come down for the 2-9, and then you do have a tie ball game.
Nope. He's going to do it the hard way.
I mean, you could jump this and shoot the 3, or rail first and shoot the 2, and then come back for the 3-9. But now sitting where Paul's sitting, this is an opportunity.
Hello? Just kidding.
My phone goes off at the most inconvenient times sometimes.
You forget to turn off your ringer.
I really can't with running this event. They call all the time. And if I don't hear it...
Oh, he's going to get behind that. Oh, that hoovers. He's not happy about that.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to get shorty, though.
Looks like that's exactly what he's doing. Because, I mean, it's just right there. You got to try.
Well, where he's sitting, I mean, he can afford to be a little bit aggressive.
Yeah, that's true. Just a little, not too much.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have been that aggressive. No.
Quit.
That right there does happen a lot. The cue ball just didn't get enough air, and he hit the 6 ball first. So this gives Ryan a big opportunity now. Ryan can close this up, and we can make it hill.
Another problem is the darting.
Yeah.
And that can be difficult if you don't know how to control your wrist.
Yeah, and equipment makes a big difference there.
Oh, I love my Alex Brick.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know what Alex Brick is, but Alex Brick was a cue maker that died a few years ago, and he was a good friend of ours, and there are similar cues that are out there, but the Alex Bricks were the first ones. Tony Lane is making some now.
I've heard they're comparable.
Yeah,
They're really comparable. The difference with the
Tony's are nice cues.
The difference with the Alex Brick is, yeah, he passed away, and a lot of people knew him, and he made cues and wonderful cues for a long time. So, Looks like Ryan may get a run out here.
Out of all the cues that Alex made, though, I mean, he wasn't known for his shooting cues. He was known for his break and jump cues.
Yeah, his jump break cues and then his jump cues.
Yeah.
Diamond Wood, fantastic. And for someone as weird as me when it comes to shooting, that jump cues made all the difference with that part of the game. So here, it almost looks like he may attempt to bank it or cut it, but it looks like he's looking at the cut.
Yeah.
The rail and the 9-ball may save him, but difficulty with getting back on that 8. Yeah, worrying about the shape.
Yeah, he had it worked out.
Yeah, it's just sometimes you get one or the other.
You try to put that much on it, and that's where you get in trouble.
You can't have your cake and eat it too. But I love cake. Sorry, random.
Oh, if I get cake, I'm eating it too.
What now? Bank? That'd be the smart play.
Oh, I am all day long. And you bank this as a stop shot. I wouldn't.
He was trying for defensive.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, he left this pretty open now.
Yeah.
Paul's got a cut shot he can make with 3 rail shape.
Both these guys shoot so well, but there's one thing I've noticed on both of them. That they're both jumping up on their shots. The ones they miss are the ones they're jumping up on.
Yeah, or they
Getting a little too excited about.
Well, they put a lot into it, and you can see where they. I think Paul actually just.
Paul just said a cuss word.
He just called himself names.
He covered his mouth. It's like, oop, my bad.
Anybody that knows Paul, does he do that in the morning, like in the mirror or anything? Just curious, because it came right out like it was just
Natural.
yeah.
I'm glad we didn't mic that one.
We got 62 viewers in there. We'd like to thank you guys for watching Bad Boys TV. We
Yes.
definitely come out and do this. We make nothing on streaming. We just come out to do this for you guys so you guys can see these matches.
We may not have all the fancy matches and the high-end player matches at these events and anywhere else, but we think that for any of this, the streaming should be included, and we enjoy it. Being able to meet all the players and interact with people in the chat rooms. And
All right, we got hill action.
okay, so if Paul wins this one, it's over. If Ryan wins, then we get another set.
That's correct.
I think it's time to change the station.
Yeah, let's get them close.
I think I'll go do that real quick.
Amy's going to go change the music for us. And Ryan's coming in. This will be the final break of this match. Somebody will win this, at least this set. Brian's left himself a shot on the 1 and dropped a ball.
Okay. Sean says you can only watch Strickland versus Shane on the 10-foot diamond so many times.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we give a variety of matches when we do Derby. You would not. You're going to see some players you've never seen before, but then you're going to see a lot of them that you have, and some of them that you wished you could watch, but they never on
On
any
anything we have
streaming
here, because
matches.
we got them from all over the world.
Yeah.
I mean, I was playing with one of the girls from
China.
that apparently used to be a junior champion.
Yeah, Chinese junior champion.
I was playing with her the one day we were there. It was pretty good. She was super nice, super nice.
It's a nice attempt. I mean, guys left Paul ball in hand.
With a wide open table.
All the balls are scattered, so this is up to Paul to just run this out. And if he places his cue ball proper, a lot of it should be natural. Should be a natural shape on most of these balls if he just, and he just rolls forward, plays the 3, comes back off the rail, off the 3, plays the 4. It's gonna
be a duck, goose.
He just has to keep following the same plan. And pocket speed on all these balls. There doesn't have to be anything fancy. Maybe from the 3 to the 4 have a little bit more speed on it. Yeah, from the 3 to the 4 he needs a little more speed. But nothing crazy either.
I'd put a little bottom right on it, bring it up that rail.
Yeah, or just some
back
right.
towards him.
Or just some right.
I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Now,
he's in a pickle.
He's at the 50-yard line. His kicker's warmed up. Now look at that, though. He did play that rather well. Ryan comes back to the table. He's got a great view of the 9 ball. And looking at a one-rail kick at this 4. All right, so he sent the 4 up table. Left the cue ball back here. It's a pretty good defense, really. Just make a difficult shot on the 4. It's definitely visible, and you could make it, but it's a difficult shot.
Paul's biggest fan's still here, James. At least I hope they're friends and not a random stalker. That'd be awkward.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Wow.
I'm going to go assume they're friends.
And he puts that 4
He
ball.
ducks it right there behind that 9 ball.
Where it just about can't be made. It could be. It would be.
He'd have to hit it perfect one rail. Maybe 2.
No, 2 rails. He'd have to come up.
Yes, he would have to come up.
Yeah, he'd actually.
I can't tell from here.
He'd have to come up and actually hit that short rail and then make the. That's a difficult shot.
I see you got to use your drawy board.
Yeah. I got a little crazy there for a second, too.
I don't know many people that can draw a straight line, especially using a pointer and a mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually. Now, he could double kiss this.
He could. That's a
He has to be able to hit it
there.
square. Oh, no, he just.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Well,
Now, he can back cut this up into the top right corner. He's got the back cut all day.
yeah.
It's a difficult shot.
Again, it's one of those that running it down, you're going to have to let the cue ball run a little bit wild.
Well,
But
when the cue ball's that close to the object
or you can
ball,
just do that.
yeah, just decide not to play that part.
I can see that shot from here. He got him just enough behind the 6 ball, but he could just put a small masse on it and get around it.
Yeah. Or just jump over the edge.
I haven't seen Ryan break out a jump cue. He's had a few opportunities. He's always opted for the kick.
I'll jump the edge of that with break cue. Just the edge of the ball.
See, I'd masse. He's a kicking fool, though, ain't he?
Yeah.
He almost got lucky and got that cue ball behind that 9.
Now he's left Paul what Paul was looking for, which is, an easier shot.
See, this guy, Jay Miles, he says, "Thank you guys for taking on the cold-ass weather to bring us this stream while Rick is hanging out at DCC.
Yeah.
Thank you for the recognition. I tried to get him to let me work DCC. He said, no, I need you to go to Wisconsin."
And Jay, if you're at DCC, if you could hold one finger up towards Rick for me.
Just that one special finger.
Yeah.
It says, "Love, Jeremy and Amy."
Yeah.
I may send him a picture of it later.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's got a pretty easy run here. Getting from the 7 to back down to the 6 could be difficult, but it all depends on where he shoots it, where he comes off this 5 and shoots that 6 ball, 7
Or
ball.
7 ball. Yeah, see, he's made it real difficult from here. Made it real difficult from here.
But he may use. Oh, see,
Yeah.
no, he knew that shot better than we did.
Well, I'm just saying that. You see how close that came to the side pocket.
Oh yeah, I hate that side pocket.
And not only that, the ball wiped its feet. Between those two things, it could have really made a difference.
So
And he just played this with a little bit of right.
all Paul needs is these last 2 balls, and he gets first place.
I don't like that angle on a final shot.
Yeah, no.
It
would make me sick.
Yeah, it'd make me so nervous. Look, he just wings
Look
it
at
in
him
there.
go. Bravo,
wings it in
bravo. Well
So
done.
Paul is the Wisconsin State champion for 9 ball.
And I will go get ready to take some pictures.
All right. And we'll be back later with some Scotch action.